Hi everybody, it's Jess, your go-to Street Fighter bestie, and we're here taking a look at Marley Hightower's behind-the-scenes look from her channel on World of Street Woman Fighter. If you don't know Marley, she was the leader of Team Motive, and she still is because it's her crew. So I'm really excited to look at this, and also I did hear that I make the tiniest bit of appearance, most likely a reaction cut or excerpt. I don't know, but I'm excited to be a little in it in some way. I think that's really fun. I'm ready. I hope you guys are. Let's go. Whoa. Day one.
Today is the first day of shooting. This would be considered the second leg of filming. I think, to be honest with you, it was so hard the last section of filming, but for me it was easier to remain removed from it just because I was like, yeah, this is a show and real life exists outside of this. But now that the show has aired and my life is very much shifting, I feel a little bit more immersed in this experience, which can be scary. I'm gonna try to maintain perspective as best as I can through this process, but anywho, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna try.
Oh, let's let her finish.
Let's do this.
There we go. Thumbs up to that. So, if some of you guys didn't know, with World of Street Woman Fighter, the whole filming up until the first elimination was shot before it even aired. And so this second filming that she's touching on most likely is the crews that survived, you know, Megas and Forward. That is, you know, they're starting to get a feel of the culture of the fighter franchise existing within Korea and the fandom shift too. So, cool.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Fighting! Great choice. Come on now. It's cool because they survived eliminations. They weren't even in eliminations that go around. It's cool to see her, what kind of camera? That's so cool. Oh no. That's important. That's important.
Is out and I'm reading people's
Oh, that's right. Oh, this is gonna get me emotional. Oh, it meant so much to her too. It meant so much to me.
I've always felt very powerless living in America, and it's been really, really hard to know how to use my voice properly. So to see that people understand the message and are moved by the message from all over the world,
that's important.
Makes me feel like I'm actually doing something that matters.
We the people, Team USA, Team USA.
I'm gonna show up here, aren't I?
내가 크루라는 느낌은 안 드는데 그냥 예술을 본 느낌인 것 같아요.
Right. Come on now. Oh! Oh, if I was gonna be featured in anything, I'm so glad it was featured there. And And if you didn't know, oh my god. So if you didn't know, when I initially looked at the Megas, I didn't really emotionally like this or like that. That wasn't from watching the Megas. It was watching Trix watch the Megas. Like I was able to be settled and like actually process what we watched together with all of the Mega Crews, because I wasn't thinking about it from a, okay, let's look at this from a competitive standpoint, because that's what we've had to look at most, if not all, challenges on the franchise in that lens in order for me to be able to be of help in, okay, this is why things could rank a certain way. Ooh, oh, Marley. Oh, I feel so. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I was able to be in this position. It's like that. Like, I feel so honored to be out of any like pool from footage that I have, like the hundreds of hours that I've looked at material in my career here sitting in the seat. I'm so glad that she watched that. I'm so glad that she included that because that's my genuine feeling, and I still feel that way about this mega crew. As an American living in this country, like, it means a lot to me. So, Marley, thank you. I really appreciate you. I appreciate the whole team. I appreciate y'all's heart, and I'm very thankful that you guys exist. And my goal is to I'll probably be in Orlando in the next like 6 months. I'm gonna try to be intentional to go out to the studio. Hopefully you're in town, but if not, that's fine. I'm gonna be supporting Motive as a regional local. So I just want to say as a side note, thank you, Marley, for featuring me. Man,
I'm so emotional.
Yeah, goodness. I mean, y'all saw me just get emotional.
I just want to say thank you. Like, seriously, thank you. This means a lot to me. Like, this challenge specifically was made for me.
Oh.
I'm grateful to be on this show to get the opportunity
Wow.
to make something like this.
Gosh, say it, girl.
Everyone, thank you for your support. Regardless of the outcome, this video is bigger than any competition.
Right.
So I hope that it lives on.
Yes, it will. It will.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, because you're up here all the way, you can literally take 1 and a 2, then go 3 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. So should I give? That's kind of cute. Yeah, 4 and. Okay, let's do that. 5.
Come on, Angles.
The show depicts us as pretty bubbly and fun, and I actually think we are fun for the most part. But it's not to say that there aren't times that this show hasn't broken us down. They just haven't really shown that.
They haven't. They haven't shown most of them, and we all know that.
Because, again, it's all about creating a narrative.
Right.
And
right.
So our narrative is that we're like fun and funny and bubbly and blah blah blah. So like anytime that I cried, they didn't show it. Not that I cried a lot. I cried once. And I wasn't even crying off the basis of what was happening in the competition. I started crying because one of the producers was pissing me off. Because I got into an argument with one of them. And I'm not even a confrontational person, but there's just a lot of like unfair requests that are made. It's really shifted my perspective on Korean work culture. It's so different from Western culture. And I am not one of your strongest soldiers.
Oh.
You know, tomorrow's
Marley,
gonna be interesting.
preach it, girl.
Tomorrow is like a meet and move, they call it. It's open to the public in Seoul. Our crew is gonna go and perform outside. And then we have like a little press situation where we discuss the mega crew that we just shot. So I'm interested to see how that goes.
Okay, y'all heard the tea she just dropped there. And what's even more interesting in this, a little bit of JESS lore here, I did say on Patreon, I did have an inside perspective intentionally sending me a correspondence while the show was airing. So I was being fed inside information about what was going on. My insider was not Motive. A lot of people thought that I was getting info from Motive. Not at all. I think I only emailed Anna Hightower, which is their manager, which is also Marley's mama. A special shout out to her. We give her flowers always. And I had I've been like, hey, letting you know, I'm in the country right now. I know the girls are probably super busy. Just let me know, if you guys want to meet. I want to treat them to a meal. And she was like, hey, they're filming super late in the next couple of days, but I'll let them know. And so unfortunately we weren't able to meet, and that's okay. Remember, I'm a regional local, so I have the privilege of going to their studio. But all that to say, what she's talking about with producer, that doesn't surprise me at all. I also have an idea of which producer it was, which is highly unfortunate. Work culture, she's not wrong. Something I've also, guys, she was on the show. Like, we trust a baddie. We trust a girl who knows how to advocate for herself. And the fact that she had to, and she wasn't the only crew. I'm glad she's saying this. There are other crews that have, who aren't very big fans of production because of the work culture of it. And some of it may have to be from the higher up standpoint. Remember, I'm coming from information that was given firsthand to me, right? I didn't physically experience it, but Lord, am I excited, like, am I thankful that she's touching on this, because it affirms what I was given in information. Producers would threaten if you did not do what they asked them to do at a certain point, regardless of who you were. That's another one. I don't know if she'll touch on that, but I'm very thankful that she said that. Girl, say your piece, because more people need to hear from people on the show what's going on. And I'm so thankful we've had so much more material getting released of members themselves from various different crews saying something about it. Okay, so Motive, man, hats off to you guys. I'm gonna double down on that on behalf of those that I've been in contact with. But remember, I did not get in contact with Motive about anything behind the scenes related. It was with another team. So just saying.
Hey, what's up? We are Motive Crew.
Motive Crew. Oh, it's cute. Oh, we love it. Fans, fans, fans. Wow, we got people pushing through. We got lots of fans, lots of fun. Wow. Right. It's so not the same as America at all. Dancers don't get that kind of love in America.
I wish that we were able to film this entire show without it airing yet. I hate the idea of having to read all of these, opinions about what Motive is or isn't, and so then I go into the next missions with preconceived ideas of what we should be.
Wow.
I try to be as truthful to Motive as possible, but I guess it can be challenging in that regard, and I wish that I was able to create a complete body of work on the show without having any knowledge of how good or bad people think we are, or how popular we will or won't get.
Why? Right.
It's challenging. This whole thing is really hard.
Oh, that's such a
Mentally,
such a
more
good
than
point.
anything.
Such a good point.
I think it's midnight. And our call time today was 7 a.m. I made it. I made it to the next round. I'm stressed. I don't even know where I'm going. Genuinely, I don't know where I am right now in the studio.
There's there's so many studios.
And then after this is the global artist mission, and it's so weedy, and she's just talking about shaking it.
And shaking it fast.
What are we talking about? Shaking ass? Clearly, I don't want to shake my ass. Shake it, baby, shake it fast.
She's so real for that. I love it.
I'm just
That would.
trying to figure out where I stand. What does remaining myself look like in this competition?
Wow.
One that requires strategy and
Wow.
adaptability.
Wow.
Adapt without losing sight of, who I am at my core.
Oh my God, Marley! I love that you're talking about this. Because, a lot of times we want to put ourselves in the shoes, especially if you're a dancer, you want to put yourselves in the shoes of those who are in the competition. Would I, if I was doing the Sweetie mission, would I want to shake and shake it fast? I wouldn't. Because of how the kind of the styles that I choose to partake in, I can admire somebody who can shake it very fast and slow, right? I admire it. I have a huge respect for it. I myself don't partake, and it would look out of character for me to partake in it. Does that make sense? So I totally feel that. And also, she's probably not just talking about that. She's probably talking about many different facets, such as, not just the artist mission, but they have the dance film mission going on. There's a lot of opinions. Everybody got a lot of things to say. I tried to keep it where it's not, like, for me, I had nothing but respect for these teams, for these women, because of, you know, so many circumstances that exist outside. My personal feelings about a crew don't really matter here. And also, my personal feelings about every crew weren't negative at all, because I have a lot of respect for each crew's contribution within the industry, because it matters, right? And that's what we should be giving our flowers to, not whatever narrative Mnet chooses to make. No, however, Mnet has had a track record, I mean, of the fact that, you know, there's something to be said about how popular the show is and people knowing them, that familiarity and that fan base, because of the notability of Mnet and the broadcasting station that people choose to tune in and watch, right? Because I understand the business side of it, and to a certain degree, I get that. But also, we have to remember we're dealing with humans, and humans have real feelings. Marley's got real feelings. She's showing them right here, and I'm very thankful, girl, that you made this, because you're not completely creating a dump truck of tea where it's like all the nooks and crannies of every situation, but you're touching on enough where it's like, yo, people need to really check themselves at the door before they choose to leave something online that is a permanent digital footprint. Even if you delete it, it's still seen, and people can still screenshot it, and people will still remember it. Like, it doesn't really go away ever. And these are people you're dealing with, and a lot of people don't put themselves in these shoes, because these are very circumstantial, niche shoes to be put in. But this will change you as a person. It will. And it can really change you for the better or for the worse, depending on circumstance. I've heard more negative experiences than positive experiences of people being in the franchise, because a lot of it comes down to work conditions. It comes down to expectations that production is asking of them, and turnaround times, and how public opinion a lot of times can sway a narrative, which is really, really unfortunate, because you're dealing with people and we should be celebrating their art. And a lot of times it kind of comes across like we're waiting until the end or an elimination to really celebrate it, which it shouldn't really be that way. But Imna didn't ask me my opinion.
And I think that that's what I'm trying to figure out with this current mission.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. We're gonna figure it out. I'm exhausted though.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Yeah, we're gonna have our first rehearsal tonight for the next mission.
Golly.
So, talk to you later.
Take a nap. Get some coffee.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like in this show, you know, because hip hop is niche, because it looks feel good, people assume that it's easy. And so I'm like, how can we get more visually complex in our presentation while still honoring the style?
Yes.
The dance?
Golly.
The absolute most right now. I just want you to see what's happening.
Inhale. And then I want that to repeat. Okay, so we nest that, right? We nest that. Let's see what that looks like. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast.
I think it's really fun because I'm getting the resources in order to like properly flex my creative muscle.
Right.
It's just, like, I have to do it so fast.
Right.
I feel like I'm prepared, and that's a good
Wow.
feeling. And I feel like I'm enough of a fan of art, and I have enough source material and inspiration to pull from that when the time comes, I'm able to apply.
Nice.
But yeah, man, like we're in the semifinals right now, and I'm just like.
I love that she's including every single, like, most of her takes of her yawning, because that's a nice little way of saying they're not getting sleep nearly enough for the amount of creative output and physical output. Lordy. Wow. Also, too, I hope it makes us all wonder, because it's making me wonder, you know, what would it have looked like if we had a well-rested Marley under direction? This is what she's able to do fast. off the cuff. Very, very short turnaround time. Imagine if she had proper time. Oh my gosh. Imnet wouldn't have been ready. That's what it is.
My brain kind of hurts. I can't even lie.
I want to tell her to take a nap, but she's probably got rehearsal.
Anyways, we move.
We move.
I am in Florida. I'm home now. The show is over. As I was editing this, I realized I filmed absolutely nothing of my experience within the finals. And that's because at that point I was at my wit's end.
Yeah.
I was so tired
Yeah.
that I could not document anything. I was combing through all of my things and I found this.
Oh.
It's the Street Woman Fighter journal that the show gave us at the start of the season. I saw that when we made it to the finals, I wrote a journal entry.
Wow.
July 15th, 2025.
Wow.
Reaching the finals was something I hoped for, but didn't think I'd achieve. And now that I'm here, I feel so exhausted. I haven't tried that hard to be positive, and maybe today I will.
Oh.
You are blessed to be tired from the things you wished for.
Wow. Dang. Thank you for making it. Oh my god, that was awesome. Yeah, tell him.
Have you even seen the video yet?
No, I haven't even seen it. Wow. That's so funny.
Oh my god, these are the steepest stairs of my life.
Oh. Oh, we love it. Love it. Hey, they didn't care about that mission whatsoever. They said that themselves, and I respect them for their removal of caring, because I feel like most of us didn't really find it necessary to have a JYP artist mission at the tail end of that. Bless all of that. But Marley, this is a message directly to you. I am honored and thankful to firstly be in this position, because since starting the Fighter franchise, I started in 2023 filming, and Street Woman Fighter Season 2 was my very first show I ever watched publicly for YouTube, and being able to watch you guys, knowing what I know about the entire franchise, I'm so thankful that I was able to just be here in this way. And I think the amount of impact that you guys brought as a hip-hop based crew, being able to showcase that authenticity, and it was able to be reflected in your choreography, in your perseverance, is something that was so truly commendable. It's a very humbling thing for me, of the fact that I was even featured in this video of yours in the way that I was. I'm kind of at a loss for words, and I think that's okay. And I'm hopeful that you're able to receive nothing but opportunity and grace, and the ability for you to be able to do life in ways that make you feel like you get to showcase your art and showcase yourself, but also have the people in your life do it with you. And I'm just so thankful that Motive was the team that was on the show. And I cannot wait to see and continue to support what you guys bring, what you choose to showcase, and how you choose to present yourself as an artist, and the crew as a whole. Oh man. To our Street Fighter, to everybody who watches me for Street Fighter, for Boys Planet, for any K-pop, C-pop, any pop affiliated material for dance, I thank you guys for watching this with me. I thank you for allowing me the opportunity to continue to do this. and hopefully I'm able to be helpful in being an advocate or a messenger for crews or for dancers, for choreographers, for, I don't know, just in general, people who do this line of work to a certain extent in the industry. I want to continue to be of help, and I want people to give them their flowers, and I want them to have those flowers. And I just think there's so much art and there's so much beauty in the world, and being able to just be a little drop in the bucket of that is something that I look forward to doing every time I sit in this chair, every time I sit to record. It's just so humbling, and I'm just really, really, really thankful that I got to be a part of this with you guys. Man, y'all know me, I know you. I'm Jess, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.